This is my class 10. Chapter is chemical reaction and occasion going on. We have completed almost the chapter, but I am taking some of the very important things about this chapter. Now making chemical formula, write along with me. Making chemical formula. First, if I want to write the chemical formula of ferric phosphate and ferrous phosphate, write down ferric and ferrous. Remember, ferric is 3 plus and ferrous is 2 plus. Ferric phosphate is PO4 3 minus, PO4 3 minus, right? Ferric 3 plus, ferrous 2 plus. Crisscross, these plus 3 and minus 3 cancel and your formula become FePO4. But in this case 2 plus 3 plus will not cancel, so the crisscross, the formula become Fe3PO4 twice. In this way you can make the formula, because your chapter is of chemical reaction and occasion. Only then you will help to make the chemical reaction if you know the chemical formula. Now writing third one. Third is cupric chloride. Cupric is 2 plus and next is cuprous. Cuprous is plus 1. Chloride is minus 1. Chloride is minus 1. Crisscross, this is minus 1. This is crisscross, the formula become CuCl2. This is plus 1 and minus 1 cancel, the formula become CuCl, right? So this is the way to make the formula. Today, along with this video lecture, I will send you one link of cation and anion. That link is very important for you to make any of the formula. More practicing, write down the fifth one is, now you can take your, that is sodium carbonate, ammonium sulfate, write down sodium carbonate, ammonium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, ammonium dichromate. Any typical formula you can write ammonium dichromate. Okay. Next is sodium. Sodium is plus 1. Carbonate is 2 minus. Crisscross. The formula become Na2CO3. Ammonium is NH4 plus, sulfate is 2 minus. Crisscross, the formula become NH4 twice, SO4. Next is ammonium dichromate. Ammonium is NH4 plus, dichromate is Cr2O7 2 minus. Dichromate is Cr2O7 2 minus. Crisscross, the formula become NH4 twice Cr2O7. So this is the formula. So in this way you do the practice. Now I am writing some of the names. When I will send you the link, you open the link and take the help of this link. Now you write, I am giving you 3-4 formulas. You write yourself at your home. Now write cobalt nitrate. This is your one of the homework. Cobalt nitrate. Cobalt nitrite. Nitrite. Next is sodium borate. Next is potassium sulfate. Next is stannic sulfite. So these are 5 formulas I am giving, and you calculate what is the formula by taking the help of the link that I will send you along with this video. Okay, write down the next topic of today's is, this last time I am taking how to balance the occasions. Writing After writing chemical formula, now write how to balance any typical occasion. Balancing the occasion once more. Balancing occasions. Some of the typical occasions I am taking. Write down. Occasion is K2Cr2O7, it's a potassium dichromate, plus H2SO4, arrow potassium sulfate, plus chromium sulfate, plus water, plus oxygen. This is a very lengthy occasion, but you can balance this occasion if you know how to balance. I have told you in my last lectures, whenever you want to balance the occasion, first of all find out which one is a simple molecule. So this is not a simple molecule, it is a complex because it is made up of different atoms. And you can see at the end there is present oxygen, and oxygen is what? Oxygen is, mark oxygen is a simple molecule because it is made up of same atom. Okay, now the first step is to make the molecule into atom. Only that, rest you can write K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4, arrow K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 thrice. This is first step, plus water and plus simple O. Now what you will do, students? The molecule to atom, this is a simple molecule, we have converted the simple molecule to atom. We will not pay attention to this, we will balance this at the end, right? Now start balancing the other one which has the greatest number. Now you can take K, this is potassium, potassium is 2 times here, potassium is 2 times here, that's when potassium is 2. Cr is 2, Cr is 2, but sulfur is greatest number, sulfur is 3 here, so right here sulfur is 1, right here 3, this is right here 3. So wherever you will put the number, I have told you in my last lecture, wherever you put the number at 1C, the number of the other atom get changed. Now it is 3 into 2, 3 into 2, 6 hydrogen atom. 6 hydrogen atom, and there is only, this is a 2, make it 6, right here 3, so that hydrogen become 6. I think now potassium is balanced, chromium is balanced, your sulfur is balanced, your hydrogen is balanced. What left? Oxygen left. Now there is 7 oxygen, this is 3 into 4, 12. Okay, 3 into 4, 12, and 12 plus 7 is 19. 19 oxygen there. Here it is 4. Here it is 4 into 3, 12. Here it is 3 into 1, 3. This means it is your, it is 12 plus 4, 16 plus 3, again it is 19. Okay. Now this means both, now you can check again, potassium is 2, potassium is 2, chromium is 2, chromium is 2, sulfur 3, sulfur 3, hydrogen is 6, hydrogen is 6. Now your oxygen is 7 plus that is 12, 19, 4, 13, 4 into 3, 12, 12 plus 4, 16, plus 3, 19. Now in this case, there is both sides is 19 oxygen. That means reaction is balanced. But at the end there is a single oxygen. 1 is an odd number, make it even. You multiply the whole occasion by 2. Multiply the whole occasion by 2, your answer become 2 K2Cr2O7 plus 6H2SO4 arrow 2K2SO4 plus 2Cr2SO4 thrice plus 6 water plus 2 oxygen, make it 2, O2. So this is the way to balance any of the typical occasion. I am taking again one more occasion. So this is the best way. You make the molecule into atom first. Only that, which one is a simple? Write down KMNO4 plus HCl, arrow KCl plus MnCl2 plus water plus Cl2. Now let us balance it. Now first of all, find out which one is a simple molecule. So mark it as chlorine. Okay, now first step is KMNO4 plus HCl, arrow KCl plus MnCl2 plus water and plus single chlorine. Okay. Now let us balance the other atoms. We will balance the chlorine atom at the end. Potassium 1, manganese 1, manganese 1. Now your oxygen is 4, maximum number, make oxygen 4. Where you will put the number of other atom get changed. So it is your hydrogen is 8. Now your hydrogen is 8, make it 8. 8 hydrogen. Now I think everything is balanced. K is balanced, manganese is balanced, oxygen is 4 balanced, hydrogen 8 balanced. What left? Chlorine left. How much chlorine this side? Write down 8. Write down here chlorine is 1, here chlorine is 2. Okay, you will not count this chlorine, remember. Here you have to put the number. This side 8, this side 3. 8, 3. Make it 5, add 5 more. Right here 5. Now 5 is an odd number, so you multiply the whole occasion by 2. So what answer comes? You can write the answer. It is your 2 KMNO4 plus 16 HCl, arrow 2 KCl plus 2 MnCl2 plus 8 water plus 10 chlorine. You may write it 5 or 5 Cl2. So your typical reaction is balanced. Now I'm taking a very small occasion. Write down. Sometimes there is no simple molecule. It is your Al4C3 aluminium carbide plus water, arrow aluminium hydroxide plus methane gas. It is your, this reaction you have to balance. Now you can balance, because there is no simple molecule. So what you will do, then there is no simple molecule. Now to balance the atom, first to that which has a maximum number. Always balance hydrogen and oxygen at the end. Aluminium 4, make aluminium 4. Carbon 3, make carbon 3. Okay? Aluminium balanced, carbon balanced, and at the end hydrogen and oxygen. Now count how many hydrogen this side. This is 4 and this is 3. This means 4 into 3, 12, 3 and 4, 12. Write down hydrogen is 12 this side, plus 3 into 4, 12. This means 12 plus 12, 24. Make it 12. 12 into 2, 24. So 12, 12, 24. Here make 12, 24. Always remember, if your hydrogen is balanced, oxygen surely get balanced simultaneously. Now you can see how many oxygen this side, 12 oxygen, and this side 12 oxygen. Small occasion it is. So in this way, this chapter is now completed totally. But in my next lecture, now what I will take, students, now in my next lecture I will solve all NCERT questions. Okay, after solving all NCERT questions, I will give you some MCQ question of this chapter. Again, I will send the link when I will give the video of this NCERT question answers. Then you solve the MCQ of this chapter. Where if you are successful in solving the MCQ, this means your chapter is totally prepared. But before taking NCERT question in the next lecture, we will discuss the chapter, we will make the summary of this chapter and then start solving the NCERT question answer, and later I will give you the link. You solve this MCQ and after that I will take the answers, whether you are successful or not. So this is all about, we have completed this reaction. In my next lecture we will take this that I have discussed now. Thank you.